So now we will be starting the lower body exercises, and the first exercise in lower body is squats. So the first thing will be the setup. So we are standing with shoulder width apart distance. We are placing the toes outside of the body in 45-degree angle, and we are just interlocking both arms behind to keep our back nice and straight and back arched completely. Squeeze the shoulder blades behind and slightly leaning forward, because whenever the reason why I'm slightly leaning forward and I'm keeping my back arched is because to teach my body how you will be making the posture when you have weights or resistant bands or a barbell or a dumbbell in your arms. That's why this will be the posture. And the reason leaning forward is because the weight has to be above the midfoot. So interlocking both hands back, you're going straight down and straight up. And while going down, you're pushing the knees out. So you're pushing the knees out and coming up. And the body is still leaning forward, and it will continue to stay forward. Go straight down, straight up. Straight down, straight up. Straight down, straight up. Done. And now we will do the same exercise with the bands. So I'm taking green bands to show off. So we are first just making sure it's equal. And once that's done, you have the radius of the bands. You're stepping on, placing it in the center, standing like a common man, palms facing down, and taking posture like a show fit client, and squeezing the shoulder blades behind like I explained when we were not having any weights on us, and then leaning forward because we want to keep the weight in the midfoot, that is the center of our body. And now breathe in. We will continue the breathing and we will go straight down, pushing the knees out and come up. Slowly down and fast up. So the movement is, while we are going down, we are controlling the movement. The meaning of control is, while going down, just let your body go down with the gravity and push against the gravity and come up. So this was the rhythm. The first exercise, squats, we did it without the weights, and then we did with the weights. And now we will be doing the second exercise, which is lunges. So the setup of lunges, so lunges is nothing but one leg squat. So if you're doing squat, the way you will be doing the lunges will be, let's say one leg is back, and then that's it. That's your lunges. So you're doing the same thing with one leg. Now, so now we know what is lunges. Now let's do first lunges without the bands. Again, interlock both hands back. So we are keeping one leg back. So let's keep the left leg back. And if you recall, when I was explaining you the squats, we were leaning slightly forward. So now you know why we are leaning slightly forward, and we will maintain this posture. It is very, very important. While doing lunges, you might not focus on keeping the back leg straight. So make sure the front leg is straight and you're in a comfortable position. Left leg slightly towards left and not like we are in a circus. So left leg towards the left, keep both hands back.
I feel it.
Arch the back.
A lot of places.
And the movement is the back leg, but the working leg is the front leg. So drop the back knee down, push and come up. Slow down, faster. Slow down, faster. Slow down, faster. And the common mistake is you might feel like coming up just to make the exercise easier, but you have to remember and remind yourself that the working leg is the front leg. So make sure that the pressure is on the front leg. Go down, come up. Go down, come up. So now we know the lunges. And now let's do the same exercise, lunges with the bands. So again, just to show off, I'm taking green band. And now standing normally, keeping one leg back. And if you see my front leg, how you know how much you have to bend the knee is, my knees will be exactly 90 degrees perpendicular to the floor, or you can just say knees above the ankles. From here, again leaning forward, back is arched, back leg in a comfortable position. Important part is it is straight and the distance is not way too far, but just in in a way that you can lean forward and hold this posture, and then both hands back. Another thing you have to make sure is the tube stays close to the body and not like this. So elbow down and wrist up, elbow under the wrist, leaning forward, arch, squeeze the back, go down straight. Now let's say you're a beginner and you cannot bear continuous tension on the front leg. So in that case, just to make this exercise easier for you, if you're a beginner, what you can do is same exercise, back leg, go down and stand. So this will give you a kind of rest in between the exercises. So let's say you have to do a set of 23 times. So each time you're doing the movement, you have a breather. And then that was the lunges with the bands, and that's done. And now we will go for the calf raise. And to start the calf raise, you might want to take support. So let's grab support of this belly rod. So right now we are keeping hip width distance. So just keeping the hip width distance, keeping the toes pointing forward instead of outside.